Round 2 versus TinyTim123. Don't know if we've ever played before, but this hand looks pretty good. Would like to draw a 2-drop and or a 3-drop because right now my pulse can't really do anything. Guess I could run out of Lore Master, but perfect mana is something I'll take on the play. And land is okay. Uvenwald Captive. Ooh, okay, we're playing against blue-green Emerge most likely. Land here. Guess I'm just going to run out the Lore Master. So I have no other play, and I don't have a 4-drop, so I don't mind playing Evolving Wilds on turn 4. Take inventory and nothing else. Okay. That's interesting. So he doesn't have a 3-drop or a 4-drop. So he must have a bunch of Emerge cards or a Might of the Masses in hand. Which, Might of the Masses is scary. Because if I attack, he could play it. But if I attack, it also signifies to him that I could have Fiery Impulse or something. So I attack anyway. And even if he did have Might of Masses, I would love for him to use it defensively as a removal spell instead of a like +20/+20. But as you can see, I have a Chandra's Fury main deck basically for these matchups. And he doesn't play it. Alright. Well, I am committed to pulsing my Evolving Wilds back next turn. Mainly because I want to be able to hit my 6th land drop. If I can, that means I'm going to be able to Monastery Lore Master and get back the pulse. Since the green-blue deck typically plays no removal. And he's got an Eldrazi Sky Spanner. Okay. I like getting my life total a little bit higher too, as well. Ooh, I drew Fiery Impulse. Alright, so definitely going to Impulse the Captive. Just want to slow his development down, and it doesn't die to Chandra's Fury, but his little X1s will. And I guess I should take inventory here. Yeah. Probably would have been better to leave Fiery Impulse up and potentially just Fiery Impulse as Sky Spotter. Mainly because he can now emerge something like It of the Horde Swarm or Wretched Griff. It's actually okay though, because I can Boulder Salvo and kill it. So he probably just gets in and then emerges, would be my guess. Yep. And he's got the Wretched Griff. Okay. Okay, so now on 6 mana. What do I do here? Play Ojachai Summons. Alright, this is interesting. I think a better play would have been to attack with my Morph and then get back Pulsa Marasa. I guess I'm still playing around Might of Masses because he would just block and play Might of the Masses and eat my guy. Then I'm thinking if I can set up a play where I have potential double blocks on his 3/4. I'm just going to Boulder Salvo the 3/4 eventually anyway, too. I don't know. I just want him to commit more to the board, because then Chandra's Fury will clean him up. Yeah, good. Okay. I can take a little damage, it's fine. Play 2/2. Alchemist, okay. Really wish Evolving Wilds for a 3rd red source instead of a 3rd blue source. Should have thought about that a little bit harder. So here I just go for the salvo. Again, if he has Might of the Masses, I'm kind of wanting him to use it now. But he kind of shows that he does not have it. Again, I'm just being patient with my Lore Master. Lightened Maniac, okay. Ooh, into immediate Wretched Griff. That's pretty good. 2 mana Divination. Probably going to lead with that. Ping you. Draw some cards. Some lands. Not the absolute worst, but pretty close to it. 1 land was fine there, because now I have Chandra's Fury open. So he can beat me for 3 if he wants to. Ooh, Wireless Watcher. Okay, more creatures gonna die. Can play another Wretched Griff if he wants off that Alice Watcher. Yep. Ooh, this time It of the Horde Swarm. Okay. So 4, so he spent 3 mana to do that. And 4 mana. So he must have gotten rid of a Scion. Okay, this seems like as good a time as any to Fury, but I noticed that I only have 5 mana, and I really want to Fury plus Fiery Impulse, kill his Wretched Griff, and then hit him for 4 in the air. So I kind of waste my mana here, but it's for a better play. It's for a good cause, guys, okay? So we lead with Chandra's Fury. Basically Wrath is board. Let's see if I remember the Thermo Alchemist trigger. Nope. I missed a point of damage. Yep. I missed a point of damage. Yay me. Play another Alchemist. Bash for 4, so he's at 6. And he just concedes. Which, you know, he can attack me back for 7, put me to 14, but he's at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So I guess next turn what I would do is I would flip my Monastery Lore Master, get back Take Inventory, play Take Inventory, hit him for 4. Yeah, he would have to hold back one of these blockers to not die to Lore Master. So yeah, I was in a good spot. Okay. Game 2. Again against green blue. We're definitely bringing in some Boiling Earths to deal with all of his tokens. They usually run Pulse somewhere else at 2, so Touch of the Void is probably a little better than Fiery Impulse. So there's a Boiling Earth. Perfect mana. Let's run it. Now, do you find the mountain or the forest first? I think it depends on what he does. Here, if I drew an Alchemist, that would be the only reason why I'd want to play it. But I think playing Spellfist is pretty much just as good as long as I pay spell turn 3. So I think finding a forest is fine. But I find a mountain and draw a forest. Okay, looks like it didn't matter. Spellfist. Sky Spawner. Okay, so this turn looks like I'm going to be playing Forest Beast from the puzzle. Okay. Good. Ooh, and I hit options. I even discard a Lore Master, which is actually great, again, for my pulse. His board is Sky Spawner, 3 land, 4 cards in hand. I have Evolving Wilds to find the second island and forest in hand, so already Ojachai Summons is good. I think I'd definitely take one of these Take Inventories, but not the other, because that immediately makes it draw 2. And I probably just get the other Ojachai Summons. I guess I could get the Boulder Salvo too. It protects against a Wretched Griff type thing, but I really don't fault myself for no matter what I do right here. So what do I choose? Boulder Salvo, Take Inventory? Yeah, I already have an Ojachai Summons, so I think it's kind of whatever to take the other one. Whereas like next turn, I can play Take Inventory plus Boulder Salvo, and if I draw land, then I'll have 5 drops still on time. So he does have the Emerge and holding up green. So I think he might have Might of the Masses anyway, but I'm probably still just going to go Take Inventory plus. It's kind of a tough call. No, I'm probably just going to play Spellfist Salvo. I have so many cards in hand anyway, I just need to empty my hand. Again, if he uses Might of the Masses, I think I'm fine with it. And he did not have it, so I think I was correct in taking Salvo over Ojachai Summons, actually. Summoner is fine, not a big deal. Just can attack past that quite easily. Here, I probably want to Wilds for that island, but I'm going to see what I draw first. guess I don't mind hitting more lands, which is why I don't wilds first. I hit pulse and puzzle and yeah. Oh, no, the reason why I didn't wilds first is because I didn't know I was going to hit off take inventory, and I didn't know if I was going to play a 3-mana spell this turn, depending on what I drew. And I do 2 3-mana spells, but I don't want to play them. I figure I just want to kill his 2/2 so he can't emerge, and then play the wilds so next turn I can play Ojachai summons. Yeah. And bash in for 6, which is kind of a lot. He's got a captive, which doesn't really do anything in a wilds, yeah, so I'm in a really good spot right now. And I drew Fiery Impulse, so that's like the only card I could have drawn that would have let me make a play. So captive down, Ojachai summons, bash for 6, and Ojachai summons is so good with the Spell Fist and the Alchemist too. It triggers again. So again, this game just kind of played out like a normal. Like he's just dead on board, right? I just play the summons, attack for 4, unblockable. So this game played out like a normal blue-red spells deck, but had it been more difficult in any way, the pulse plan was ready. Alright. So, yeah. Temur spells. The brew is ready. It's like the best part of Izzet spells, except it actually has late game. Alright. Ready for round 3.